Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and we're just doing a quick video regarding some recent Final Fantasy XI news, mostly so I don't get asked if I've seen it a million times. So before we go any further though, the first article I saw covering this was on Gamer Escape. So if you like what you hear in this video, or you just want to share the original source material, please go to the description, click the source link, and use that because we are using their article as a backdrop as well. So the title of the article says it all. Square Enix confirms they're working on a new scenario for Final Fantasy XI. However, you'll notice there's an update next to that. I actually recorded a take for this before the update, and now that I've read what the update is, my excitement over this exact article has diminished at least to somewhat of a reasonable deal. So first, let's cover what the initial article had covered. So Square Enix does two different types of live streams for Final Fantasy XI. One is called Freshly Picked Vana'diel, and that is the Japanese live stream for the show. Episode 50 aired, and towards the end of it, they talked about how they're actually working on a new type of story for Final Fantasy XI. Now, that initial announcement is something that didn't come as much of a surprise, because it was confirmed they're working on something quite grand for the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy XI, which will be taking place May in 2022. So we're still more than 2 years away from that. Most people would have attributed this news to that. However, the English version of the digest leaves a little bit more to be desired, not because they don't talk about it enough, but because it's made wildly unclear what the scope of this kind of story is going to be. So, for those who don't know, in the month of February, they released a new summon. Summoners were able to obtain the Siren quest, and there was a little bit of story that went into that. I mean, Siren is actually a part of one of the most major wrap-up stories we've ever had in MMO in the form of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. So there needs to be a story behind obtaining this summon. And they said they've been messing with the cutscene tools again and trying to learn how they work so that they can do things like this. So while the initial release of this information from that digest made it seem like it was something, that could be as much as a new, main scenario, something of Rhapsody's quality, maybe even if not that length. The English digest, however, you can see the whole conversation and how it kind of applies with context clues. The Siren quest was added in February and was popular. We're currently preparing another story that'll be just as good, maybe even better, right? That's the producer saying that. The follow-up is the director. Yes, that's right. We're currently working on the plot with our staff members. We're hoping to provide a positive update soon, so we ask that you wait just a bit. And the big thing to note here is the context clue of saying that this story is equal to or better than the Siren story. While Siren has a story and a quest behind it, it's not like an expansion level story. It's not a major scenario that's going to get people talking about it in droves. But the initial release of the information definitely left me thinking that it was going to be something along those lines. So I wanted to make this video just to clarify exactly what was going on in regards to this news topic before it kind of spread like wildfire. Maybe they will do something big story-wise for the 20th anniversary, but it seems that's not the thing they were talking about in this specific digest. But let me know what you think. Would you play Final Fantasy XI again if a new story came to it, even in the game's current state, being almost 18 years old as we speak? Or would you still just rather look on from afar and let it be a far-off memory? Let me know in the comments section of the video below. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. And please be on the lookout for another Final Fantasy XI video coming this week, as we will be checking out the new content that released the day of this recording called Odyssey, which sounds a lot like Final Fantasy XIV's Eureka, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, take care.